led by former South African President Thabo Mbeki. Now, Lands Cabinet Secretary Professor Jacob Kaimenyi led Meru leaders in celebrating the declaration of Kenyatta as president-elect. The leaders say it is time for Kenya to move on and heal the wounds of a protracted election period.
We have already alluded to it. We said, yes, indeed, the economy has suffered some dents, kidogo. It has happened, whether it's miraa, whether it's coffee, whether it is tea, they have suffered. And you remember me saying that, fortunately, in our part of the country, we did not witness instances of road blockage or preventing people from moving their goods and services. Asante. Any other question? Yes, Ndugu?
My name is Edward Kabasa from KBC. And I like the fact that the government spokesman is here. One question is going to be directed to him and one to you. You have mentioned that the police acted with restraint, and if at all there are cases of police brutality, then investigations will be conducted. We haven't had a case where the government has come out to condemn such kind of acts, because we have in the video of police officers beating up people. The famous one was by a border operator who was taken off his bike and beaten by police officers. And then to you, Bwana Waziri, you have also talked of the need for the country to remain united, that secession should not be discussed right now. But we have only heard of condemnation on for those directed towards those people who do not vote, and to be exact, the way the media calls it, Luo Nyanja. I haven't heard of a situation where there is that voice of reason that comes and tries to argue from from the basis that we're all Kenyans. Let us see the good in each other, so that we find the issues and then we solve them, and then later we can discuss the ills that are affecting this country. Because I think that is what should be done right now.
Thank you very much. Again, we have answered some of those questions, maybe in a different way. But let me say this, that all Kenyans, those who voted or didn't vote, if any one of us is involved in any manner, to the extent that they harm others, to the extent that they do whatever impacts on the economy negatively, they stand condemned. So we are not selective. And the other thing is that you've said there is good to have some form of comparators or comparison, or exchange ideas on what is good about each one of us. And for sure there is. That's why we talk about diversity. All of us have talents, and no Kenyan is the same as the other. We have those talents, and the whole purpose of having or proposing that we have a national dialogue is principally, Edward, to do what you are saying, to accord our people an opportunity to hear those good sides from other people, so that we can incorporate those ideas towards or in our efforts to strengthen or improve our economy and the way we govern and lead this country. The other question is to the government spokesperson, and we are very lucky that Eric is here. Kreide, let him answer that question.
Yeah.
You can come here.
Waziri kapa. Yeah.
Well, very fast, sorry for that, Waziri. You know, I might be the government spokesman, but in the hierarchy of Njuri Ncheke, things don't follow that order. One thing I would want to move with very fast, this was not a government forum, but as Meru professionals, we believe something very strongly, that professionals, wherever they are, must have a direct and binding responsibility to the grassroots. Some of this perception of marginalized areas emanate from the fact that professionals from those areas come to Nairobi and disappear there. So the village continues looking very squalid because the professionals who understand and who have the capacity to help in the development of the local areas stay away. Now, coming to the question of why the government has not condemned. Governments by nature are bound by law. They are not quick to condemn. Of course, we would want to make a policy statement. We condemn any and every unprofessional act done maliciously. But basically, every act must be properly investigated. Where there are very many actions, where there is criminal accountability, it is dealt with at that level. Where there is professional responsibility, there is need for more training, there is a need for, other sanctions, it is done. But the government is actually aware that our police services, our security services, by and large, did a very good job. Incidences have been reported. We shall follow the principles of natural justice, that however much you presume somebody innocent, until the evidence is gathered, presented to a court of law or to any other authority, then we must deem those officers to be independent, and we as a government cannot proceed and condemn them. What we would want the Kenyans to take home and to be very sure about is that the government is committed to a democratic and professional police